What if I told you there's a stretch of forest in North Carolina where hikers vanish by the dozens every year, and the ones who come back don't come back human? 99 nights, 99 bodies, 99 rules you'll break before the forest breaks you. Tonight, on American Nightmares, we're stepping off the trail and into the real-life heart of darkness that the rangers won't talk about, the locals won't name, and the survivors can't remember without clawing their own eyes out. This is the true story of Jessie-Rae McAllister and the notebook they found buried under a pile of children's teeth. Hit that subscribe button, turn the lights low, and lock your damn doors, because once you hear the choir start singing, there's no unhearing it. Welcome to the Nantahala. There ain't no 100th night. You're watching American Nightmares. Let's go 99 nights in the forest, if you've got the guts.
I can still taste the gun oil on my tongue from when I kissed Daddy's .38 goodbye back at the trailer. I walked into the Nantahala with nothing but that revolver, a spiral notebook, and the kind of rage that makes a girl stupid. The pines hit me first, sharp, sweet, wrong, like somebody sprayed pine sol over a slaughterhouse floor. By the time the trail narrowed to deer path and the cell bars flatlined, I was already bleeding from briars I never felt scratch me. Something followed, not on the path, through the laurel hells, keeping perfect pace. Every time I stopped, it stopped. When I ran, the brush exploded 20 yards left like a whole football team was flanking me. I didn't sleep. I pissed myself squatting over a log and kept moving till the moon bled out and the forest started whispering my name in Mama's voice.
Found the circle at dawn. 8 feet wide, rocks blackened and cracked like the fires never really went out, just went underground and kept cooking. In the middle, a child's torso. No arms, no legs, no head. Just ribs pried open like a blooming flower, glistening pink. Something had been eating the lungs from the inside, but stopped halfway, like it got full or got called away. The smell, sweet Jesus, the smell punched me so hard I dropped to my knees and vomited blood-streaked oatmeal into the ashes. That's when the singing started. Women's voices rising out of the ground itself, sweet as Sunday service and twice as evil. There is power, power, wonder-working power. I ran till my heart felt like cracked glass.
Met Lila. She stepped out of a tangle of rhododendron wearing a shredded communion dress, barefoot, belly swollen like she was 7 months gone. Only when she got close, I saw it wasn't pregnancy. Something inside her was kicking, trying to tear its way out through her navel. Skin stretched so tight it split and resealed with every breath. Her smile was all baby teeth and hunger. "You're bleeding," she said, pointing at my thigh. I looked down. Briar slash I never felt. Blood running in a perfect straight line, like the forest drew it on purpose. She knelt, pressed her mouth to the cut, and sucked. I felt her tongue digging, looking for the vein. I smashed the butt of the .38 into her temple. She just laughed, blood all over her chin. Mine, bright red. Hers, almost black. "Save your bullets, sugar," she gurgled. "You'll need every one for yourself before long."
First time I killed clean. City boy, maybe 30, Patagonia vest shredded, face peeled off in strips like bacon. He came screaming out of the dark, dragging his own intestines like a leash. Something behind him was reeling him in, hand over hand, using his guts like rope.
I put 3 rounds center mass. The thing pulling him didn't flinch, just kept coming, a silhouette made of knotty pine and moonshine pallor. I ran out of bullets on the 4th trigger pull, clicked empty while it reeled the corpse in and started eating him from the asshole up. Wet, ripping sounds I'll hear in hell.
My teeth started falling out in my sleep. Woke up choking on enamel. Spit 6 bloody incisors into my palm like dice. New ones already pushing through. Sharper, longer, yellow as old piano keys. Lila watched me cry and said, "Good means you're ripening."
They skinned a little boy alive in front of me tonight. Tied him upside down from a sourwood tree. Took their time. Started at the heels, worked up slow, peeling him like a rabbit. Kid screamed till his voice box tore, then just gurgled. They folded the skin, still steaming, into a neat square and laid it over a stump like a tablecloth. Then they sat down to supper on what was left. I hid in a laurel thicket and bit my own arm till it bled, so I wouldn't scream and give myself away.
Found the church, whole thing built from children's coffins nailed together, still with the brass plates. Beloved son, rest in peace. Jesus called her home. Door hanging open on leather hinges, human leather, tanned and butter soft. Inside the altar was a living oak, growing straight through the floorboards, roots drinking from a pit full of heart still beating. Hundreds of them, child-sized, adult-sized, thumping in horrible unison. Lila was already there, naked, belly split wide. Whatever was inside her crawled out, a slick black thing with too many joints, and kissed her on the mouth with a mouth of its own. She looked at me and smiled through a mask of blood. Almost time to trade skins, Jessie-Rae.
They caught me. Rope made of braided hair, still had scalp attached in places, yanked me off my feet, dragged me face down through briars and deer shit till my cheeks were shredded raw. Took me to the birthing circle. That's what they call it now. They staked me out spread eagle, used railroad spikes through my palms. I felt every inch go in, the pop of tendon, the scrape on bone. Then the choir came, mouths sewn shut with copper wire, eyes milky, bodies naked and hairless and sexless. They knelt around me and started licking the blood off my skin with tongues split down the middle like snakes. One of them leaned close, and I saw the stitches in its lips wiggle as it tried to talk. Threads snapped one by one. When its mouth finally opened, a river of maggots poured out and spelled my name on my chest.
They fed me pieces of myself, cut strips from my thigh with a sharpened deer rib, cooked them over the fire on a green stick, smelled like pork, tasted like shame. Lila held my head and force-fed me while I screamed. "Gotta eat what you are," she crooned. "Gotta become what eats." My wounds closed before the sun came up, skin knitting together wrong, lumpy, pale, hair growing in black spirals. I stopped bleeding altogether. Cut my arm to the bone with my own knife just to see. Meat just yawned open, wet and red, then folded shut like a mouth. I laughed till I puked black bile that crawled away into the leaves.
They took my tongue, held me down, pried my jaws apart with a car jack handle. One of the choir, used to be a woman, tits hanging like empty socks, reached in with pliers and ripped my tongue out by the root. Blood jetted so hard it hit the trees 10 feet up. They passed it around, kissing it, sucking on it like a lollipop, before nailing it to the trunk of a poplar, still wiggling. Then they sewed my lips together with that same copper wire. I felt every stitch, 99 of 'em. I sing through my nose now, perfect pitch. I'm beautiful. Skin like moonlight on creek ice, eyes black from lid to lid. My new teeth come to points you could thread needles with. The thing that used to be Lila, elder now, says I'm the prettiest yet. They dressed me in a gown made of little girls' faces, cured soft as doe skin. The eye holes line up perfect, so I can see through their empty stares.
We hunted tonight. Took a family of 4, camped by the lake in a pop-up camper. Daddy fought hard, busted one elder's jaw with a hatchet, but we don't die easy no more. I held him down while the choir peeled his scalp back like a banana and scooped his brains out with their fingers, still steaming. His little girl, maybe 6, wet herself when she saw me smile. I picked her up gentle, stroked her hair, whispered, "Mama's gonna make it quick." Then I bit her throat open and drank till her heart fluttered and stopped. Tasted like birthday cake and pennies.
No more notebook pages left. Just the inside cover, smeared with whatever leaks out of me now. I'm writing this with a sharpened rib and my own blood because ink ran out 30 nights ago. If you found this, you're too late. The circle's warm and waiting. The choir's humming louder than church on Easter Sunday. The trees leaning close to watch. There ain't no dawn on the 100th night. There's only us, forever. And sugar, we are so damn hungry. Come sit up front with me. I saved you the best seat, the one still dripping. Welcome home, darling. We've been waiting 99 nights just to taste you scream.